The Peranakan culture has evolved through natural adoption and adoption of the best of the various cultures without caution. Our ancestors kept an open mind when broaching foreign cultures and religious beliefs, and in the process they managed to enrich the Peranakan culture as a culture that is highly tolerant and meaningful.
Halo, saya dipanggil Bibit Peggy. Kalau lelaki tu dipanggil Baba, kalau perempuan muda tu dipanggil Nonya. So I hope that you all have enjoyed the wedding show tadi. It's a kind of a showcase of a wedding, Peranakan wedding, which is a national UNESCO heritage. But nowadays, hardly you can see people doing the Baba Nonya wedding. Why? Because a Baba Nonya wedding actually takes 12 days and 12 nights. See, like in my olden days, I think I'm one of the few last one to do the 12 days, 12 nights. Even that also, we could not do the whole ceremony. Sebab kalau you want to do the whole ceremony, it takes many things, which we can't even find some of the things nowadays.
Refreshment and meals. Amongst cakes synonymous with the Peranakan wedding are onde-onde and kuih.
We just like to put all in the gist, the important part of the ceremony into the wedding, like the bride, Masa Dia Minang, where we have all the poems, and then also like during the ceremony, how the groom and the bride meet each other for the first time. You know, in the olden days when you have a Peranakan wedding, the groom has never even seen the bride, not once. So he doesn't know whether the bride is going to be pretty or anything. It's up to what we call the Sangkeun. Sangkeun is like the matchmaker. The matchmaker who actually recommend to the family, and the family is the one who make decision for the bride and the groom to get married. In the olden days, the bride and groom have no say. It's only up to the parents to make decision. So once the decision is made, what they have to do is to see their birth date, their birth time of the bride and the groom, and they have to match. They must match. If anything doesn't match, then the wedding will not go through because it's considered bad luck. But if the birth date, the time matches the bride and the groom, then it's agreeable on both parts. Then they will sit down and discuss how they're going to have the wedding. Okay, they also, like the Malay wedding, they have the hantaran, but they are more elaborate. Because in the olden days, the Baba Peranakan are kind of more well-to-do families. They are more of the well-to-do families. So you can see a lot of jewelries, bedecked on them, you know, all sorts, until 10 jari also, they have all the rings and the gelang and everything. You know, they can come up with whole decks of jewelries that are given by both sides of the family. Now, what the bride and groom normally, 12 days occasion, the main day, the actual day of the wedding is the most important. Timing of the actual day, like what time they have to leave the house, what time they have to pick up the bride, the timing of auspiciousness is very important.
Perhaps the best segment to enact is the rolling of a young boy on the river bed as a fervent wish that the firstborn will be a boy to perpetuate the family's name. Upon the completion of the rolling process, a platter of bunga rempe may be placed on the bed to provide sweet fragrance in the room. This is also not to leave the bed unoccupied until the wedding day. Chimpang. The unveiling may be held in the confines of the bedroom or for Christians, in front of the congregation in church. The meaningful event is to be enacted at near the bed or even in the midst of the congregation immediately after unveiling. Bikin 12 Hari, 12-day ceremony. The chicken are used to determine the sex of the firstborn child, but due to the problems associated with the rearing the chicken, modern couples is usually given an ampao in lieu of the chicken. Wedding reception. The evening's program can include peranakan entertainment. Versatile bands providing joget and oldies songs are currently available to serenade and provide dance music to the diners all night long. However, due to the high demand for such bands, they must be booked at least 6 months to a year in advance. Tea ceremony. This event is equally important to impart the correct form of address to everyone in the family.
So I hope in future more people will take an interest into this Peranakan wedding, because it's something rarely seen nowadays. But it's such a beautiful blend of culture. You have the Malay culture, there's even the Chetia Peranakan that you can blend in, and we have one wonderful culture mixed together that you don't find anywhere else in the world but here in Malaysia. But of course now we have some Peranakan association in Thailand, in Indonesia, but itself here is the start of everything, Malacca, for all this Peranakan. I do hope that the younger generation will look into this Peranakan wedding culture. I'm sure many of you do not know about this culture, and very thankful to this crew who is doing it and willing to inform to you all whatever bits and bits that we have, whatever bits and things that we can get, we share. We would like to share and elaborate this beautiful culture so that it will not become extinct.